Um, how- I do. Oh, let me see. This is interesting. New managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. Okay, close. And let viewers ask questions or weigh in on the topic. Okay. Chat. Let's see if I can chat. Let me see. I'm trying this. I don't know. Okay. Hi, everyone. Enter. Oh, okay. Now, maybe. Okay, we're going to see if anybody shows up. This I've never done before. If you're watching this later on, oh, maybe I should fluff up my hair. Maybe I should, I don't know where I put my glasses. Okay. This may not go live. I don't know. I've never done just YouTube live before. I've only done StreamYard. And so now this one is a YouTube live. So I don't know who will get notifications or if people will get notifications. If not, why then I'll just be here all by my lonesome. Well, no, there'll be three of us, me, myself, and I. And but anyway, so until anybody shows up, for one thing, I have a sip of my. I did not have coffee for 2 days. We just got our coffee grinder from Amazon today because our coffee grinder got broke. My free cup. I love you, Mom. That comes from one of my kids. I don't know which one. Anyway, I think it was Jen. Maybe it was Tommy Sue. I don't remember. It was one of the girls. The boys, they just don't do that thing. And so far, nobody has showed up still. So I don't know where this will actually show up because this is YouTube. I've never done this on YouTube before. So I might be the only one here. So anyhow, so whilst I wait for a minute or two or nine, I'm going to a minute or two or nine, I'm going to start with a little bit of a process here. I still don't see anybody. Maybe I've not invited any. I don't know. I don't know. Just we'll just hang out here for like a minute or six. And meanwhile, okay, I was looking for this here, right here. It's right here in front of my face. Okay, got me some thread, some embroidery floss is what it is actually, and then a pair of scissors. Uh, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Um, it is Friday night though, so maybe everybody's out on dates and stuff. Remember when Friday nights used to be so exciting for me? You know, when I was a teenager, that was real exciting. If you didn't have someplace to go, you was in bad shape. And so, and then after I got married and had children's, or had children's and then got married and then had more children. I know it's just a story. Um, then Friday nights were like grocery shopping night. That was the excitement. But it was exciting though because then the weekend was here, so the kids didn't have to go to school, and Hubster didn't have to go to work, and all that stuff. So then, then, um, then weekends were just absolutely fantastical. Hang on, I got to turn around. You know what you can see here? Just a minute, I'm turning around over to here to get this pair of scissors. This one. Do you see that shoe rack on the wall right there? Papa just put that up there for me. He did because I ordered that from Amazon too, and that come today. The shoe rack. and and I put it on the wall. It's put up there with just push pins. Do you know how many things I'm gonna be able to put in there? Okay, now what I'm gonna do with this? See this clothes peg dolly? Okay, I'm gonna make her little skirt. What I want to do is I want to make it like a gathered skirt. Okay, nobody's showing up yet. I think that means either I have no friends left or this is not showing up on the World Wide Web. So I'll just, if it's just going to be just not anything, because I've been on for 5 minutes and, oh, it says that there's four. I got one thumbs up and it says there's 4 people, but nobody has spoken to me. Nobody has spoken to me. So maybe everybody is maybe they're using sign language. But it does see, now it says there are 3, so somebody left. Yeah. Now, yeah, it still says there's 3. Okay, so it says there's 3 folks. And so yeah, I don't know if this YouTube live stream is gonna even work for me. Anyway, it might work for other people. Okay, now I'm gonna take this little piece of fabric and I'm gonna do a running stitch along the top, about a 3/8 of an inch away from the edge, and I'm gonna go all the way around the top. That's what I'm doing, and I'm still looking for any chatters, and there's none. Now it says there's 4 people now watching again, but there's nobody in the chat. You guys just watching, just say something, even if you say you're stupid or ugly or something. I don't mind. Just say cheers, just say hi, just say something, because I don't know if this is working. It may not be working. Okay, because I've never used this before. It just says go live, and so I clicked on it. So I clicked. Okay. There, see? Now how that's all gathered like a little skirt. Now, I'm going to tie that around my little girl. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. There she is, standing there like a little princess. Yeah. Let me give myself a heart here. How does this work? There, I just sent up a heart. Gave myself a heart. I don't know what that means. Show support for Lizzie. Oh, there's a little $sign. I could show myself some. What's this plus thing? Engage with your audience. I wonder what that means. What's this? Add emotes. Edit. End stream. Share. Share screen. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do that share stream. Share screen. I don't know. Now it still says there's 4 people in attendance. There's still 4 people in attendance, you guys. Okay. But I don't see any in the chat thing. What if I tell you, what if I say I'm going to give a prize? I'm going to give a prize to the first one that shows up in chat. A prize. I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you one of these dollies. Whoever shows up in chat first is going to get a doll. I'm not kidding. I'm going to send you one. One of these doll babies. That'll break them. That'll take them out of the woodwork. Who wouldn't want one of these little doll babies? Well, that's not brought anybody out the woodwork. Brenda Simon says hi, everybody. And Karen K says, oh, we must be all shy. Well, Brenda Simon, you get the prize. You get to get a doll baby. So you're going to have to. Oh, let me see. Where do I put my email? I don't know where I put my email. My email is Lizzie, Lizzi 472002 at yahoo.com. So if you send me your address in an email, I'll send you a little dolly. Made up. I mean, she'll be dressed to the nines. Yeah, now both of these two names, Brenda Simon and Karen Kay. Oh, now it says there's 6 people there. Yeah, I have not heard your names before, so I'm wondering where did you where did you see this? Because I'm on YouTube Live and I've never done the YouTube Live before. So where did you see this? And yeah, you let me know where you saw it. And right here, you just put it right there in the chat there. See, now look how cute she is with her little skirt. But like I named this, oh, I don't remember what I named it. Something about little babies. I don't know what I named it. Okay, here comes Papa. Watch you all the time. Okay, Brenda watches me all the time. Okay, Brenda, thank you for watching me all the time. And then you already know Papa. That's Papa right there. And Papa's a pain in the. Oh no, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's a pain
Yeah.
in the butt.
He's a pain in the butt. He comes and kisses me on top of my head about 99 and a half times a day.
I'm going to the road.
He's going to the road and back. He's like a street walker. Now, see what this is. Now, I made her with a long dress that goes to the floor. So it's like a formal dress. But see, when you lift her dress up, she's not shy. She'll lift her dress up. Then you can take, like if you want to save like your scrap fabrics, or if you want, like here I have a snippet roll. And oh, let me turn this down here so you can see the little child. Now, I can take this now and I can wrap this snippet roll around. Well, let me see. I want to put it in the slit there. There's Renee Suzanne. Now there's a name that I recognize, Renee Suzanne. So now if you take this, then if I just fold the very end of it, then I can tuck it down in there in between her little legs, and just like that, see? And then that holds it in there, and then you can just start wrapping it around. And now this will hold your snippet roll, or it will hold your. Renee, where did you see this video? Where did you see it? I have never used YouTube live stream before, and so I just seen where the YouTube said go live, and so I clicked on it. But I don't know where it shows up because I usually use StreamYard. And so there. Now see, I put that whole little thing on there, but then now I can pull her dress down. So there we go. And it covers it up. But I don't have to and you guys, Renee Suzanne there, I don't know if you can click on her name and oh, it came up on the subscriptions feed in YouTube that you were like, okay, on the YouTube page. Alrighty then. And then you guys that are in there, if you guys that are in the oh good grief, in the chat box there, Renee goes live quite regularly. and she is full of wisdom. She's got a lot of wisdom. And so if you can click on her page somehow through that, I'm not sure if you can do that. But or Renee, maybe you can your put your link up there too so that other people can see that. And and then that way maybe they would be interested in coming to see you. So here now there she is. You can look up under her dress and there's that snippet row. But what I want to do too though is, for one thing, I bought a whole bunch of these clothespins, clothes pegs, and they come with the little handle. And that's not a handle. That's a little hanger upper, no stander upper. That so you can have your little clothes pegs um, standing up, and you can make the little dollies out of them. And and you can use these for storing your ribbon, storing maybe a little. What is that flapping in the breeze over there? It's probably driving me nuts. Oh, the fan is blowing my shirt. Okay, and ribbons. You can store ribbons on here. So these are little girls that will actually be very helpful. And so then what I want to do there. So oh, you know what I got to do? I got to plug in my hot glue gun because if you get a hot glue gun's not any good if it's not hot. Yeah, and don't be shy. Okay, now I am one who. There you go. That's Renee. That's Renee's link. So link up to her channel because you can watch her live or you can watch her re yeah her replays or something like that. Whatever. Okay, I gotta plug this into this electrical cord right here. And Renee sometimes goes live from her backyard. You can hear the airplanes and stuff going over, and her dogs. Her dogs come and visit us and everything. I know I watch you more than I comment, Miss Renee, because sometimes when they're watching you and then I don't comment because I'm like busy doing something. I don't know what I'm busy doing, but doing something maybe worthwhile. I don't know. Okay, so now here I could take now see if you would want to now that you would want. I haven't seen you get back on with your sisters though. Okay, you go get a potty break. She come on one time with her sisters. That was fun. And so yeah, so what I'm gonna do here. Oh, Mary's chat. Okay, Mary Altier. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I never know how to say her name. Now what I want to do is I'm going to start another little dolly right here. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to do that little running stitch along. As you know, I like to just make things out of scraps. And lately, or the last couple of days, I have been I've been looking at Pinterest. And oh my gosh, um, that's been interesting. All the stuff that you can do with scraps. And I want to do everything I see. And so because I love scraps. I love sewing, but and I used to do a lot of real sewing, like not like a well, I guess I could have been a seamstress. I don't know. I've made a wedding dress, but I've made a lot. I used to make all my children's clothes, and I'm back when leisure suits were the big thing. I made my husband a leisure suit, so I used to do sewing like that. And I've made a lot of stuffed animal kind of things, like vintage, like what do you call them? Like rabbits, that kind of thing. Oh, I will have to update everyone on my sister's situation. Yeah, we need updates on everything. So now here, I just put this around her first, and that's going to be like her little skirt, but I didn't make it to go to the ground this time. I make it just, it's just, she's going to just be like a dolly from here, and then she'll still have something wrapped around her little legs so her legs don't get cold. And so, look, I just probably should have cleaned off my, I mean, I bought a lot of clothespins. I gotta have to make a lot of dolls. You see how many? I bought 100. I didn't need 100, but see, you could have got like 50 for like $13, and then for like $25 you could get twice that many, and so that made them cheaper per each. And so, oh good grief, I ordered the whole bunch. Not, I know, could have been, yeah, but I'll probably make them all. I'll use, because I can send. I'm gonna send one off to. Oh, I gotta write this down. Brenda Simon. Look for Brenda. Okay, Brenda Simon. BrendasImon. Brenda, is that the way she spelled that? Brenda Simon. Yes. Okay. Dolly winner. Okay, so now I had to write myself a note because my memory is gone somewhere. Not, it's not here anymore. But I'm gonna send you maybe this one. You never know. Oh, and there's, I remember that name. That name sounds familiar. Dora Camarena. Are you over there in California? I think so. My email address, Lizzie Lizzi 472002 at yahoo.com. Send me your address and you'll get a little dolly. You might even get other stuff too. Oh, yes, California. That's where Dora is. Dora the Explorer. Well, she might not be the explorer, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, then let me see. I gotta roll around here again, and I'm gonna get me 3 different colors of this. Let's see. We'll get these 3 colors. I want to get. This is something I started working on with my oh gosh, what do you call it? My, good grief. Um, how come words just don't come? Oh, she's back. Um, I was working on something with my, when you tie knots together, tying knots. Oh, good grief. This stuff back here. You see that up right there and there, where I tie these knots? What do you call that? I can't even think. Macrame. Thank you, Renee. My mind is just gone. I swear I can't think of words. But I started making something with all these pieces, and it was making me have to learn how to say bad words. And so I thought, well, I'm going to give that a break for a little while. And so that particular one, I can do simpler things, but not like this little here braid. I'm just taking these 3 colors, and I'm taking these 3 colors and I'm braiding them. And this is going to be her arms. This is going to be her arms. So I don't need a very long piece, but I I like to, use 3 different colors because I like color. And so, and I learned how to make a strand braid and a 5-strand braid too. Those are pretty. And let me see. I think that's about it. Okay, doesn't that look Christmassy? Okay, so now I'm going to tie the end of that into a knot. Get that tied into a knot. Okay, and then we'll cut that right there. There, now, throw that off to the side. And then this is going to be her arms right there. That's just all we need for her arms. So then I will take, now is when I'll use some hot glue. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue back on the back of her. And, oh, there's Papa again. And I'm going to just glue that onto the back of her neck, sort of. Well, that was not good, Elizabeth. Got it all crooked. Got it all crooked. Let's see if I can fix that.
That's my fault.
Yeah, it's Papa's fault. Everything's his fault. Okay. So that I can fix that though. Not to worry. Not to worry, you guys. Okay, it says that there's 17 people watching, but everybody is shy and bashful. You don't have to be shy and bashful around me. Nobody. Mm-mm. Okay, see, now her arms are pretty much better. There we go. So now she's got her skirt part and her arms. And of course you can use anything for her little arms. And okay, then she's going to need hair. So for hair, where did I put that bag? Oh, in the floor. I put it in the floor. Why did I put it in the floor? Oh, yes, spectators, balcony dwellers, and gentle listeners. Okay, do we want her to have gray hair? No. I made gray hair on my last one. Oh, yeah, we'll have gray hair again. But I want to make her hair a little bit longer. So, again, I have a lot of embroidery floss. And so I haven't done a live stream in months. I used to do them pretty regular, but then I quit doing them regular. And so, but I do videos pretty regular, but not live streams. So I'm just going to wrap this around my coffee cup a few times, just because my coffee cup was sitting there. Gosh, I've been without coffee for 2 days, and it was really getting to me and Papa. We was so grouchy, we almost got a divorce because our coffee grinder went kapooey. And so then I ordered another coffee grinder, and first it said that it would be delivered the next day, but it didn't come the next day. And it said that it was slowed up. Well, then I figured, well, it maybe because of the weather. The weather was quite nasty that day. So, but then the next day, it didn't come again. And so then the next day, it said, sorry, it's running late. Well, then I finally said, and then it said, well, if you want to discontinue or whatever this order, go ahead. And so I did, and then I ordered another, and then it did come today. Just like, but I don't know what happened to my other one, that it kept saying that it wasn't coming. And so we went 2 days without coffee. That was not good. Hi, Joni Miller from Pennsylvania. Oh, you're a quiet viewer. See, I am like that a lot too when I'm viewing, because I'm doing something like this, and I'm usually doing something like this. And so then I don't usually I always get a like into whoever I'm watching, but I don't always join in the chat because I the only time I'm not quiet is when I'm making a video and I don't know how to shut up. Now, even when somebody comes to my house to visit, I'm quiet. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can run my mouth on this video. But anyway, okay, so now I did that with the yarn, with the crochet thread, and I'm going to just cut the ends like this to give her like a little hairstyle. Well, I guess I don't need to be using my pinking shears. Okay, so now I'm going to let me get like real scissors just right here. I just got to turn right around here and reach in my, oh, oh, that's pinking shears too. This here, okay, there we go. See, I just today, can you see back here on the wall? I just today got this shoe rack and Papa put it up on the wall for me. This is going to be so handy to have stuff. I got my scissors in there so far. I got a few things in there so far. But I'm going, oh, these are cords that goes to my lamp, my light bulb up there. And, but that's going to be so handy to put stuff that I usually just have all piled up on my desk here. And so I'm happy with that. Okay, now let me see. Because I do pile things up on my desk terrible. And so I'm going to just trim those ends of her hair. And then I'm going to just put, see now how this hair, I can get it like this. I just kind of spread it out a little bit like that. So it kind of looks like my hair, just kind of a mess. And then I'll put, now I got to see where her arms are. Make sure I put her hair in the right place. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue up here on top of her head. Don't worry, she won't feel it. She's a numbskull. My mother used to call me a numbskull. Yeah, she didn't like me. But anyway, I guess I wasn't the best of children. Okay, so there, now her hair, look how beautiful her hair looks. See that? Yeah, Renee, this is not Renee. The other one, Brenda. Um, this is going to be yours, Brenda. I'm going to mail this to you. So however she turns out. Okay, now. So there she's got her beautiful hair. Now for a hat. The way I like to. Oh, there's Denise DeMille. It's wonderful to have you here with me. Thank you. Gosh, if this works out on this YouTube live, I might just do it more often. Okay, now I've got these here kind of flowers. They're just little organza flower. Oh, by the way, my nails, I get these nails from over there at the Temu place, but you always get 24 nails and they're just press on. And then I fix my nails, but then I put all the extra ones in this little thing here. Those are all the extra ones. So what I do, because I like scraps and different colors and stuff, I just take, this is my nail glue. I just glue on nails, just whichever. They don't have to match. Why do we have to have them now matching? I got pretty nails right there, and they're all different. And so, oh, did you see a fur baby? Oh, yeah, well, we have. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, I have 3 of them in here. One's under my desk sleeping. That's Pluto. And this one back, that's a little bit. And then somewhere is Shaggy. I don't know where she is. Shaggy's the cutie. She's the real cutie. Now, but they're all cuties. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I should not have my card right there. Okay. Now, so there. Okay, these little flowers I have. Should I take a green one? I don't know. Brenda, what do you think? Should she have a green hat to match her dress? Yeah, she's going to have a green hat to match her dress. I hope you like green hats. Now, and so then now when I want to put her hat, I want to put her hat, I'm going to put more hot glue on top of her head, but don't worry, the Novocaine hasn't wore off. There. Now we're going to just squish that flower on her head and just push that down, and there's her little hat. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty hat. And see how that we've got two little pretty girls. Okay, now, oh, Papa, your phone's ringing. It must be your girlfriend. Papa's girlfriend calling you. Look on telephone. Um, Not really. He probably won't even answer it. We don't even get nobody calls us anymore. Nobody even calls us. Okay, so now I'm gonna just take a little marker here. I'll take this one of the blue color. Oh, and then I'll take this one of the pink. And I'm gonna just make two little two little eyes. Now she can see you. Well, that thread's sticking up there. That's kind of goofy looking. And then I'll take this pink and I'll give her some little rosy cheeks. Oh, that's real rosy cheeks. So she's got two little eyes and two rosy cheeks. Well, let me give her a little tiny mouth too. Okay, all of my artistic qualities needs a little bit of attention. But there, now she's got like a little face. It's looks like she's a little girl that's trying on her mother's lipstick. It's okay though. It's okay, sweetie. You look fine. And so then let's see what she needs. She needs some kind of a bling. Now let me see if I can locate. Just a minute. Hang on to your britches. Let's see. Here I have some blingy stuff. What did I use for a base? I have these clothes pegs that I bought from Amazon. It's a clothes peg and it comes with these stands. So you can put the peg right in there into the stand, and there you go. You start with that. Now, hopefully tomorrow, I'll be ready to make. I've been studying a little bit about clothing from the Iron Age, which I had never even heard of that. I've never heard of that. I heard of the Stone Age, but apparently after the Stone Age come the Bronze Age and then the Iron Age, I guess. So actually, if you think about the Old Testament in the Bible, that is where the Iron Age was. How the ladies were dressed. So there was Ruth and Esther and those ladies. Let me see. Between 1200 and 600 BC. And I've been studying about that. And I'm going to be creating some clothing for these little dolls and for my other little Then I have these, some of these like mannequins or dress forms like this. I have these. And so I'm going to use these to make them a little bit bigger, but I'm going to use these little clothes pegs and I'm going to make them too. And I'm going to show how the Iron Age made their made their oh good, I see your email come in. Very good. And how they made their clothing. And it is just absolutely, totally amazing. You'll be blown away. I mean, I am. I am just absolutely blown away learning about how they made their clothing. And they used only rectangles of fabric. Putting these rectangles together, they made their outfits, and they're beautiful. And so I want to make some of them because I love making dolls. I just love making dolls, and I make different kinds of dolls. And this thread wants to hang up on my finger now. And so that's what I'm going to work. I'll probably make a video tomorrow, you making a doll. Okay, this doesn't want to go through that one. Will it go through this one? Oh yeah, it'll go through this one. I'm just going to put it right through like that. Okay. That's just a little tiny pair of scissors bling. I'm going to put that so she has a little bit of bling. She needs a little, we all need a little bit of bling. Did I finish my Kawandi piece? That is right here. And I still have, I I put on the front of it. This is the piece, and I made a little slow stitch journal. What with it? I put a a flower. Ouch! 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 A flower on the front, and then I put the pages on the inside, and so I can do my slow stitching. And so I started on this one where I made the two flowers and the little flower pot. I did this on a video and then I never went any further. But like I'm going to though, it's sitting right here ready, but I don't finish one project before I start another. And so, but I've only got 4 pages in there. But like when I finish this front of this page to the one side, then the back side of it, I can do another slow stitch on another piece, and I can just like put blanket stitch all the way around and stitch it on. And so it'll cover this back up, but it'd be a new page. And so that was my Kawandi. And yeah, I finished it that far. But you know, finishing things is not something I do well. Yeah. Dear Lucy, I just lost my mom. Oh my gosh, Diane, you lost your mom who was 104 years old. I have been a member and watching your channel for years, but your readings at the end have been a real blessing. Live from Southeast Kansas. 104 years old. Diana, what memories you have to carry with you till you're 104 years old. That's amazing. Thank you for watching. Oh my gosh. 104. You know, I would, as I was reading in the reading about the Iron Age people, although according to the Bible, these people in Bible times lived for some of them hundreds of years. But according to the what I'm reading about the history of the Iron Age, um, their average their average lifespan was about 28 years. And so that's, so I don't know. Um, so but I know people are living longer now than they did years ago. So, and in some ways that's good. In some ways, how was your mom? Did your mom live a healthy 104 years? Did she now see? Because I sometimes think that if, to live a longer life is nice. I need to live a longer life because I got a lot of craft supplies to use up. But if my if I lose if I lose how do you say, if I lose my ability to live comfortably, or like too much dementia or something, then I don't want to live that long, and I don't want my family to have to take care of me. See, I want to live to be old age, but I want my mind to be still sort of here. Right now, it's just sort of here now. So, but I give you my sympathies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just losing your mom. I think especially. Oh my gosh, losing your mom is just not. I just lost a daughter. Well, not just. It's been on the 8th, it'll be 9 months ago, which it seems like she was here yesterday, but I think we keep moving on and we let those memories become treasures. And some days are worse than others. My mom I lost way back in 1989. And she was only 62 years old when she passed. My dad was 61 when he passed. She was 62. And there are some times now that it feels like she was here and she should still be here. So it's sad. So yeah, my daughter, she had some troubles and she came to the end. She couldn't go on any further. And so she was almost 50 years old, but she's still my baby. Doesn't she look a little Christmassy? Okay, so now what I'll do now, see, there she is. She's pretty much completely dressed. I could put a couple sparkles in her hat or something, a little flower, and I might still do that. But see, now I can, let's see what I have here. I have a beginning of a snippet roll, which my plan for these snippet rolls is still to add more to them. But now, yes, Papa, you need something, darling?
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do I get my pills at 8 or 7?
That's 8, darling.
8.
Yeah. And so now I'm going to take this snippet roll and I'm going to just slide it into the between your legs. Um, and when now, if you have ribbon or just pieces of fabric, scrap fabric you want to save, anything you can use, these dolls they will be more than happy to hang on to things for you. So if you put them, now this is not as hard as I'm making it out to be. Yes, Jody, it's not easy. Oh no, you're not supposed to lose your children. No, absolutely not. Okay, excuse me, sweetie. I gotta lift up your dress. Now I'm gonna take this snippet roll, and I'm just going to see when you put it in through the little split in the clothespin. I don't want to say between your legs, you know. That just sounds a little weird. And but you can, ouch. And then you just roll it around there. Now, if you have ribbon you want to you want to have a place for it to live, just put that and just wrap it around. And then this little peg, because you got the little stand on there, um, because you have the little stand on there, she'll just stand up at attention. Now and then you can just put a pin in there and hold it. But because pins are pokey and sometimes if you leave a pin in too long, sometimes it'll rust and whatnot. But the little girl's hair ties, Donna Hoskins, hello. Oh, my girl, my Beatrice. Now, the little girls hair bands, if you get those, you can put those around here and they will hold whatever you have, your piece of fabric, your ribbon, what your snippet roll, it'll hold them all. And then you pull her dress back. Oh, you got to fix her hair there. I got her hair all up. She doesn't want her hair to be in a mess. And thank you for finding me. I haven't been live in like forever, Beatrice, Donna. And so, and then I just seen on YouTube where it said go live. And so I clicked on it to see what happened. And here we are. And so there we go. Now, there she is. She is got her little She's got her little gray hair. She's got her little hat on. She's got her arms are there. She's got a little dress. She's got her scissors with her because she also does a lot of scrapping. And so she likes to carry her scissors with her. And then she's got a she's holding on to the snippet roll for us. And look, you could actually put a little bit of around the the bottom here, you could add little flowers or have her standing in a little flower garden. And Joni says they would make lovely ornaments for the Christmas tree. Yes. I didn't get a notification, but let me tell you, I clicked so fast I almost tripped over myself. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Donna Hoskins is my friend Beatrice. Okay, now, and actually, with at the end of her arm, and if you did do these like for Christmas, um, you could you could add all kind of little Christmassy things. And let's see, how would you hang her for ornament? You'd almost have to put a little something screwed. I don't suggest to hang anything around her neck. Oh, little angels in white, yes. And but I would say that you would need to put a string on the back, maybe here somehow that you can actually decorate these up so um oh, there's no beads, darling. This is okay. Here I am dropping my needle. What in the world am I doing here? Okay. These are these clothes pegs. And I just bought a whole bunch of them. Actually, I bought 100. I don't know why I bought 100, but I got 100. But you get the clothes peg and you get the little stand. Now I bought 100 of them only because they had a smaller package of only 50, and it was $13 and something. And then wait a minute, I gotta just get rid of this. Okay, let me see now. What was I saying? Oh, but then they had 100 for like $25. Well, I thought, well, if you get 100 of them for $25, well, then they're only 25 cents a piece, right? 25, yeah. And so I have got 100. See that? You get the stands and you get the pins. So, but because I want to make a bunch, because I want to make I want to make enough to where I can use them for ribbon holders, or like you guys just suggested, um, the Christmas ornaments. You could, there's so, that orange string coming from. There's so many different things you can do with these. Oh, her necklace got all messed up. Go put your necklace back over here. Now look at that. How come that came off of there? Oh, because my knot came untied. And so, but it's neat that you can buy them with the stands. But if you don't have a stand, you could probably hot glue hot glue this to like a circle of cardboard or something to get it to stand up. And so, but I think a 100 of them will last me a long time. I won't have to buy anymore. So, and I want to make some that I want to send off. Like today, I'm sending one off to to Brenda Simon, because I said whoever shows up first, whoever shows up first in the peanut gallery. I mean, in the, yeah, that place. And I'm is going to win a prize. And so that's, I'm going to send this one here off to her. I still think I might want to add. I might want to add more stuff. For one thing, her necklace fell off. So that shows that I didn't do too good. I was wondering if there was a little wooden toy wheel that would work. Now I have a new rabbit hole. Yeah, you got to run down that rabbit hole. I mean, there, if you have a wooden, even a wooden button, I have some wooden buttons and I could probably just glue them to a wooden button, but I think having the little stand is nice. Let me see. I think I got to get her necklace tied back on again because I guess I didn't have a very good knot. I got a problem about going down rabbit holes myself. I am down a rabbit hole now as I am researching about the Iron Age. And the Iron Age, somebody left a comment. They said, when I first read Iron Age, she thought that meant it was before permanent press closed and you had to iron everything. Well, no, that wasn't it. And so, but nope, the Iron Age is actually BC. Like I said, what did I say with the dates? 1200, it was between 1200 and 600 BC. And that was actually, okay. And then after, where did I write that other stuff down? I just been writing stuff down. See there, as I'm studying. See, the Stone Age was 3.3 million to 5,000 years ago. I mean, 3.3 million to 5 million years ago. 5,000. Okay, and then it went to the Bronze Age, was 5,000 to 1,400 years ago, and then it came to Iron Age, which was 1,200 to 500 BC, and then the Classical era went from 500 BC to 500 AD, And then the medieval era went from 500 AD to 1500 AD. The early modern era went from 1500 AD to the 1800s, and from the 1800s to the present is they call that the modern era. So it was the Stone Age, then the Bronze Age, then the Iron Age, then the Classical era, Medieval era, early modern era, and the modern era. And the Iron Age was basically everything that you see in the Old Testament is the Iron Age. And so, which I find that to pretty interesting. One of my favorite people from the Old Testament, one of my favorite ladies is Ruth. And so so now I know how she was dressed. Now I know how her clothing was made, and to know that most all of their clothing, from their headdress to their clothing, the ladies, all of it was made with rectangular pieces of fabric. And so I'm going to be making some, not to fit me, of course, because I would have to go to the Acme tent and awning factory to get enough fabric. But I'm going to make them to fit either on these little dolls or on these little dress forms. I'm going to make them. I think the dress form is what I'm going to. I'm hoping to do one tomorrow on a video, and yeah, yes, I do too. Um, Beatrice, yes, we all want to try new things. We all, I know I do. I just love new things. I'm not one that can. There are some people that I watch on video that continually do the same thing a little bit different all the time, always the same thing, and staying on point. And I think that is awesome. That's wonderful. But I can't do that. I am one that I just have to keep. I see something new and I've got to try it. I think, oh, I want to do that, and oh, I want to do that, and then I keep seeing new things. Now, wait a minute. Now I want to reach around and see if I can find my. I keep putting things in different places. Where did I? Where are? Oh, there it is. Okay, just a minute. I gotta standing up for me is a big job. Ooh. Oh, there I am. I'm up. Okay, now I'm going to. I'm reaching now. Okay, I had to get my little bucket of flowers because I got another little idea. And so, ooh, what do I have in here? Oh, I have my headband. I'll put my headband on. There. See there? Don't I look like a hippie? I wish I had this when I was 16 years old and I was a hippie wannabe. Thank you, Beatrice. I love this. Okay, of course, Beatrice said that to me. Okay, now what I want to find in this little thing is I want to find these little bitty flowers like this. I don't remember where I got them, but I got to see if I can find more because I've used up almost all these little bitty flowers. And these little bitties are so fun to use. Oh, I got a little bow there. And, and, and. Oh, look at that pretty little flower. Looks like a stem off a cherry. You never know what you're going to find in my little dish here that's got little baby flowers in it. Okay, I think this might be enough. I'm not one who really likes using hot glue, but I do use it at times, and at these times, I think is a time when I like to use hot glue. All right, so now I'm going to go around the base of this. Maybe I'll take that off of there. And then I will put a little hot glue and a flower, and then another flower. And I want to go all the way around and put some little flowers. So pretty. Because the more flowers and the more I am a more is better. Some people are a less is more, and I'm a more is more. And see how that looked. That's already better. Wouldn't you admit that's true? And maybe I'll put a little bow. Ouch. Hot glue is hot, you guys. I think I'll just go all the way around with the flowers and then put the bow. And see how that's looking? Pretty. And see, that's another thing is if you don't have a plan ahead of time, then anything you do is correct. A lot of times I find if I'm looking at something and I think and a nice directions and it's got to look like this when it's done, I get discouraged because I think, oh, mine does not look right. And so if you don't have a plan ahead of time, then if if you don't have a plan ahead of time, then whatever you come up with is perfect. Oh, and Renee Suzanne has a headband like this, except mine is big and fuzzy. You know, you can have, let's see, where did I put, oh, see here, I took, here I took a headband that was pre-made with the fabric on it, but then I just added flowers and a butterfly, and and I like wearing stuff like this. I just think this is one of my headbands right here. Although I didn't make this one. This one I got from Temu. But I wear this one when I make my when I wear my flamingo dress. Then I wear this. Hey, you know when you get to be 75 years old, which I'm gonna be 75 years old next month. So I'm gonna already call myself 75 so that when I do get to be really 75, that I'm used to the number. So it's always best to go ahead and start using the number ahead of time. I'll pour it here, and I'm going to put that little bow right there. There we go. Push that down. Push that down. There we go. Now let's stand her back up in her little stand. Her stander-upper. There. See there? Now that really makes it even more pretty. See there? And so now she's holding on to that snippet roll. And so you only you well that just came right back on off of there. I don't want that to come right back on off of there. I want that to be on there. Stay on. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. Hopefully it's still back on there when you get it. Now, okay, now what if I put a flower on her hat? Oh, we are cooking on gas. Sandra Louise, Thank you for and Angela Adele. Oh my goodness. It is so good. It is so good to see you all. Angela Adele, she does voiceovers. And lately, my grandson has been teaching me about people who do voiceovers, and they do like in I don't know, in he's really into cartoonists and stuff. I don't know if that's the same thing that you do. Um, but he just went down to a comic con thing where all about comics and stuff, and he met some really famous, he said they're very famous people. Still ill from that flu bug. Oh no, no. Yeah. You know, I really need to do live streams more often because I miss actually corresponding, communicating with you all. I read your I read your comments, and then I think I was doing a commenting on the comments at one time, and that was fun. But then I got, oh, you do radio and TV commercials and music. Oh, wow. That's great. That's amazing. Um, Radio, TV commercial. You have to link us to one of your radio or TV commercials or something so we can listen to you. That would be fun. Yeah, we could do comments on the comments in real time live. And that would be better than just reading them off. There, now I put a flower on her hat. She still looks like she's a little girl who put on her mama's lipstick. But because she's got that little stand on there, she just stands right up on her own. And I love it. And could you imagine if you made a whole bunch of these and you use them for your ribbons or whatever? You could just have them all just lined up on a little shelf and have a whole family. You could name them all. Yeah, this poor girl, her face. Well, her face is okay. Yeah. Sore throat started yesterday. I got progressively worse, then woke up with nasal congestion and utter exhaustion. Oh my gosh. That's just so not good. I just feel ill after visiting with my grandbabies. Oh, see, the grandchildren share those things. They share those little germs with us. See, she could be holding something in her hand too. I could add something that she's holding in her hand, but she's got those scissors there, so I think that'll be enough for that. Flower in her hair, flower around her feet. It's like she's standing in a little flower garden. I like that. I think that turned out really cute. And then this one I made her with, her skirt goes completely over the snippet roll. And so you can make her with a long formal length skirt, or you can make her with a short skirt. I think that is cute. I need to put some, and on here too. Oops, sorry, you can't stand up without your shoes on. You could add. Now I gotta find some more flowers in my little. Yeah, I think I really do. And my granddaughter, she keeps saying, "When are we gonna go live again?" And so, and I say, "Oh soon, oh soon, oh soon." And so I really do, because it's nice to be able to interact and talk to you guys. Now, see, I can put some more little flowers, or you could put buttons and beads, anything to put around, or you could put nothing. But I'm not into nothing. I'm not into nothing. I like to have something. And so, and this little box of goodies is Perfect. I got goodies in this box. I have another box over here, but this here, I gotta show you this. This here is, whoops, stuff is falling out of it. This here treasure box, that's what Kaya calls it, the treasure box. It's a jewelry box that my sister gave me. It didn't have the unicorn on it at the time. When I was 16 years old, this was my birthday gift for my sister when I was 16. So it's getting a little bit chipped up here from all the use and everything. But Kaya calls it a treasure box, and she always wants to look and see what's in it. So what I'm going to do with this, with that box, is I'm going to start putting just little things like little treasures that she can. So when she, cause she comes and sits up here with me, and we watch little preschool videos together, and and then she wants the treasure box, which I've let her go through it a couple times, but there's some things she can't be messing with, you know. And so I'm going to fill it with things that she can actually have in there to count, or because that's what we're learning. We're learning, um, which, gosh, I'm surprised that she can count to 50. She's 3. And yes, it is amazing that I have it. I am so happy that I do have it, Renee, because my sister and I, we've kind of, well, yeah, we haven't, yeah, we have a problem, I guess. She don't like me anymore. Yeah, we had a little problem about 20 years ago, and oh, that's sad when that happens. And I've tried to reach out and fix it, but it makes me feel really bad now because we're both in our 70s, and I haven't heard from her, and I keep messaging her on, not real often, but every once in a while, just to see if she. And you know what? It's over politics. Over politics, mainly. There's a couple other little things that peeks in there too, but you've got to be careful with politics anymore because it can wreck relationships terribly. I wouldn't agree with. Oh, yes, Renee, I know you understand about the sister thing. I don't know. And, you know, and I thought I was just unique, but it's, I don't know. I don't corner the market on it. It's, a lot of people have problems with family members. They're not really problems, they just grow apart, just grow apart. And that's what happened with us. But I still love her dearly. I have a necklace that she got me that was said number one sister on it, and I cherish it. In my jewelry box, I cherish that, and I still have that. I still remember her in my prayers on a regular basis. There, now I fixed hers. She's got flowers now around hers. Oh, Frida. Yes, Frida. Is she the one with the unibrow? I think so. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for that prayer. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you, I am a believer in prayer. I am such a believer in prayer. And what was it the other day? Oh, uh, I've had a little bit of a health issue that I didn't really want to go to the doctor with it. I didn't really want to go to the doctor with it because it's kind of embarrassing in the place that it was. And so I was thinking there has to be something out there something that I can buy to use that would cure this little problem. And I was looking at stuff in on Amazon. I was looking at stuff on Amazon, and I asked God at the time, and I was serious because I was in so much pain, and I was so serious. I said, there has to be something. Help me find something that I can use that will help this problem. And then I found a couple of things. I said, oh, I'm going to try these couple of things. And I'll be darned if I got those things in the mail, and I am now, my problem is almost completely healed. Almost completely healed. I just cannot hardly believe that that our good Lord shops at Amazon. You know, our prayers are answered in different ways. And some of you don't are not the praying kind, and that's okay too. That's okay too. But and I wonder what I did with that one paper. Boy, I wish I had that right here. I had a paper here recently that but anyway, I got so many papers. What did I do with that? Is this it? I want to read this to you. I've read this before on my I read this before on my channel, on one of my videos. But this, some people don't, like I've always said, I don't know how to pray. I just do not know, because I've been to church a lot. And then I hear these people that get up there and they pray, and they just sound so wonderful. They've got the perfect type of prayer. Well, I found this then on Facebook. It come through my feed, and I had to just print it out. It says, "Do you pray?" I loved this interpretation of prayer. What is a prayer? Prayer doesn't just happen when we kneel or put our hands together and focus and expect things from God. Thinking positive and wishing good for others is a prayer. When you hug a friend, that is a prayer. When you cook something to nourish your family and friends, that is a prayer. When we send off our near and dear ones and say, drive safely or be safe, that is a prayer. When you are helping someone in need by giving your time and energy, you are praying. When you forgive someone by your heart, that is a prayer. Prayer is a vibration, a feeling, a thought. Prayer is a voice of love, friendship, genuine relationships. Prayer is an expression of your silent being. Always keep praying, always. And when I read that, I just said, oh my gosh, whoever wrote that has it right. They have it right. That is right. Because, I think about the people, the people can't pray, that can't pray out loud. And I speak of my granddaughter, who is 15 years old, who has the Down syndrome. She is doesn't speak. She speaks a little bit. I can understand. And I know when she calls me up and she is singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star with me, I know exactly what she's saying, and I sing it with her. But she is so loving and so caring and just so beautiful. That is how somebody like my granddaughter, her name is Elizabeth too, that is how she prays. And that's how people like her pray. Because there's a lot of people that don't speak. And Renee knows that more than most. Hi, Beth. And Renee knows that. Her son, I'm sure, prays more than we know, because you can just you can just you can see it in their face. You can see the caring in someone's face. If they're not able to speak out loud or to that doesn't mean they are not praying. And just like here it says, like it's a vibration. It's and now some people, I had a little email from somebody one time because I was talking about a vibrational prayer or something that I was learning about, and yeah, it's just yes, like Renee just said, feel it from them. You feel it from them. You see it on their face. Feel it in their hugs and holding your hand. Like when you go to the hospital to see a friend that is healing from something that is unwell, and you hold that friend's hand. That that holding of that hand is a prayer. That's a prayer. And I believe that. I don't care what anybody else says. I believe. And Karen says, God knows what's in your heart. No words required. And that is so, so true. And so, yeah, when I seen this, it was like I was blown away. I just said, I gotta print that out because I want to save that forever and ever. And there's a lot of people that have never prayed out loud. They've never got on. Now I can't get on my knees. If I get on my knees, I'm gonna be there for the rest of my life because I can't get up. But so you can get. Some people don't even have knees. Some people don't even have hands to be able to fold them in prayer. And there's just prayer is such when you hope you're praying. When you say, "I hope you're going to be fine. I hope you make it there safe." That's a prayer. That's a prayer. Okay, so anyway, well, I've been on here for almost an hour and a half, and you know something, me and we learned at the dinner table the other night. Do you know that when you fold your hands like this, and we learned it at the dinner table because we have two people in the family that are left-handers. When I'm right-handed, so my right thumb is on the top. Now fold your hands like this. If you're right-handed, is your right thumb on the top? And if you're left-handed, is your left hand on the top? Your left thumb. When I put my hands together like this and I got my leg, it just feels wrong. It just feels so wrong. So I go this way and my right hand is on the top. Fold your hands like this and tell me what thumb is on the top and see if it matches. I'm curious. Okay, and so, wait a minute, that heart is in my way. I can't see it. Where'd my mouse go? And so Renee says, I am right handed and oh, the heart is there. I can't see. And my right, okay. And your left hand is on, okay, that just blowed it out of the water. I am right handed and there's a heart right there that I can't see. I can't see what, but I think it's an L. I think she said her left hand is on the top. That means you're all, oh yeah, left. Yeah. Okay, so that means that what we figured out was wrong. It's not always correct. It was correct at our table, though. We always have the weirdest conversations at our our. Oh, and then Michelle Waltz. Michelle Waltz, are you any relate? Well, anyway, um, Michelle said her too. Her left is on the top. Someone said to me, Donna says, someone said to me, you like taking care of people because it heals the part of you that needed someone to take care of you. That hit me hard. Hmm. And oh wow, no, I can't do that. I'm right-handed and my left wants to be the boss. But I'm still very different. Okay, so that's a lot of right-handed people and their left thumb is on the top. Okay, so I guess it's just however you've been doing it all your life. I'm right-handed and my right's on the top. Yes. I'm just so glad that you all came. I'm just so glad. And I'm going to try to go live more often. And I want to try and go live more often. And now that I can see that I can just do it straight from YouTube, then I wonder if I click this thumbs up if I'll give myself a thumb. Ah, no, I can't give myself a thumb. Okay, yeah, but I'm so glad that you all came. I'm so glad because I didn't tell anybody ahead of time that I was going to go live because I didn't know I was going to go live. And so, oh, there goes Pluto. And but I think I want to go live more often. I've been working on trying to rearrange a little bit in here in my little area since I've got such a small area now, and I'm trying to get it rearranged. And Sandra Louise, at Mama Two's place, I'm so glad that you came. I'm so glad. I am just so happy to see those your faces. And so, well, I guess I'm not seeing your face. I can pretend though. So this here is going to get mailed off to, again, see, we forget the names so quickly. Brenda Simon. And I'm going to get this mailed off to you tomorrow. And I never send anything alone. So there'll be something else. Oh, and Renee says, I'm crystal clear visually and your audio is great. So, yes, please, to the going live more often. And so, yes. Now, do you use YouTube also? Um, Renee, when you go live, do you use the YouTube? One thing I need to learn. Well, when I seen this actually, the go live thing, I was in there trying. Oh, you go live straight through YouTube. Well, that's good then. That's very good. And so that's good to know. But I'm trying to teach myself how I can take two videos and put them together. And I understand you can do it straight through YouTube. But and I've been digging in the YouTube studio and I can't find yet. But I'm going to keep looking to try, and I went to a couple YouTube videos to let them explain it to me. But YouTube editing, I can't find the editing. I'm going to keep looking though. I just found when I was looking for that, I found the YouTube live, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if this works." I was just sitting here just like this, minding my own business, and I decided to mind everybody else's business. So I'm going to just end this now. I'm going to oh, I gotta get Papa his medicine. It's time. 8 o'clock he gets his medicine. And okay. Here's one that says Wings of Prayer. Glasses, glasses, I left them in the bathroom. Okay, on the wings of prayer, our burdens take flight, and our load of care becomes bearably light, and our heavy hearts are lifted above to the healed by the balm of God's wondrous love, and the tears in our eyes are dried by the hands of a loving Father who understands all of our problems, our fears, and despair when we take them to Him on the wings of a prayer. And with that, I thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming so much. And I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe, keep you serene, keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And most of all, when life gets so horrible that you think you can't go on, stay another day. And God bless, and good night to all of you.